The teaching kind of comes more personal here in a moment. Sometimes God does that, right? Sometimes He teaches corporately, and He wants us to hear His word and to absorb it and apply it and so forth. And then sometimes God breaks into your everyday routine at work, your everyday routine, maybe at home or in community events, sporting events, whatever it might be. God kind of breaks in and says, hey, I want to get your attention today. I got something for you specifically at work or at play, in the community, in your home. Hey, are you hearing me? It's more personal. It's going to get personal for Simon. And Simon's going to have an opportunity to either believe or walk away, probably, right? A Christ of belief. Maybe you could even look at it as maybe I thought about the term this morning, irritability of belief. Like really? That kind of rubs me wrong, but God's speaking into it. Let's see how He speaks into his life. When he had finished in verse 4, and when he had finished speaking, He said to Simon, "Put out into the deep and let down your nets for a catch." There's our attention point of the story. Hey, Simon, put out into the deep and let down your nets for a catch. You see the importance of why Luke gave us the backdrop to the story about, hey, they're washing their nets, they're done for the day. Now Jesus steps into Simon's personal life, his business, his area of expertise, and say, hey, Simon, I tell you what I want you to do. I want you to actually put the nets back out in the water. You know, push the boats back out and let them out in the deep, and let's see what's going to happen now. You see the crisis of belief, if you will, the maybe irritability of belief coming in as Jesus is going to step into his personal space. And so we got an exclamation point here. Hey, Jesus, I tell you what, I'm trying to be respectful here, but Master, okay, but listen, we've already been fishing. Matter of fact, we fished all night and didn't catch a thing. What's the implication of that? We don't want to throw our nets back out. I don't think it's a rational thing to do. I don't see the benefit of going back out. Matter of fact, it's probably in the morning time now, right? And the sun's up, and we went out early night. I don't know what time we went out. Maybe 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock. But maybe he's had a 6, 7, 8 hour, 10 hour shift. Who knows, right? He's at the end of his shift that caught nothing. It's not been a good day, not been a good outing for the business. And so he's ready to close down things, mending the nets, wash the nets. And Jesus steps in and says, hey, I want you to take the nets and go back out and do the work all over again. So I call it maybe he's got an obedience issue here. Either obey or don't obey. Maybe, like I said, it's an irritability of belief. Like, you know, it's like this really just kind of, I mean, I'm trying, I know, okay, you healed my mother-in-law, but we're talking fishing now. Are you with me? Jesus, I'm a fisherman. This is what I do, right? This is my wheelhouse. I know, like, diseases, yeah, I don't get that, but somehow you rebuked the fever and it was gone, and you cast out demons. I know in the spiritual realm there's something going on that's unique, yes. But on the everyday basis of things, you know what? I'm the fisherman guy here. I got the company right here at the sea. People know my name. I got a reputation. I even maybe look foolish to go back out in the hot sun. Fish don't come up to the top of the water in the hot sun. It's just, Jesus really didn't catch anything. I don't know what all was going through Peter's mind, but I would imagine as a professional fisherman, there's a few things going through his head. I'm just guessing. He's at a point. What do you do with that, right? I think the difference in any of us, you know, it can be applied in different ways in different settings. Like if the colonel has asked me to do that, if I want to be obedient to the colonel, which God says be obedient to your employers, as long as it's honoring God, I need to do that. But here we're talking about, he knows there's something about Christ, and it's like, you know, is this physical, spiritual, there's something that's going down, and I have an opportunity either to obey or disobey to see what's going to happen. Didn't catch a thing. I can relate to Peter in regards to not catching anything. And I know some of you guys like to fish. I don't usually catch anything. So I'd be extra frustrated. I go all day and maybe catch one fish. I don't fish much at all, but I do go out. It's like, where are the fish? You know, I don't get it. So he's got an opportunity to figure something out here about what he's going to do. I love the response. So here's the response as the story continues here. The response is pretty cool. It begins in verse 5 as well. He told him, listen, we didn't take anything. Nothing happened. But then he says, but at your word, I will let down the nets. That's a great response. But at your word, I think it's probably saying, like, I don't see it. I don't quite get it. I don't understand it. I mean, you're meddling in my personal space here, but you know, there's something about your word. Because of who you are and what I've seen You know, eyes have seen you do incredible things and miraculous things. I know something's different unfolding. I'm trying to put it together, but at your word, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let down the nets. So he begins to respond in obedience. I think we probably just pause right there and apply some things to our own life at times. Is it possible that God may actually ask us to do some things that in our own world of expertise, our own physical realm of everyday life, we might say, you know what? Doesn't seem real rational to me. Doesn't seem like probably the best thing to do. But you know what? I'm getting clarity that's probably coming from above, not from below. And since it's coming from above, you know what I should probably do? Obey. And see what's on the other side of that. You with me? I mean, sometimes you think God does that in our own lives? I think he does. He's doing it for Peter, right? He's calling Peter out, hey, you got an opportunity here. I'm working in the real life issues here, your fishing business. And I'm saying, hey, put it back out. But I think here in the midst of this, God's going to have something much more deeper than just fish. You think this story is ultimately going to be about fish or faith?